Hello, children. Today, we're going to learn about the body. Hey, children, do you know what your body is made up of? Your body is made up of millions of tiny cells. Let's learn about them. If you were to look inside your body, you would find that it is made up of tissues, bones, and many other organs. The same kind of cells join together to form a tissue. Similarly, a group of tissues that perform a particular function make up an organ. And many organs work together to form different organ systems. Your body has internal and external organs. Internal organs are present inside the body, while external organs are present on the outer side of your body. Let's look at some external organs. The eyes, nose, tongue, ears, and skin are some of the external organs. Together, they are called sense organs. These sense organs are connected to the brain through nerves. Let's see how sense organs work. When we see, smell, hear, taste, or feel, the sense organ sends a signal to the brain. The brain then helps us understand about the objects we see, the sounds we hear, the things we smell, the taste of food, and the feel of things. Let us now look at the internal organs of the body. We'll begin by looking at the topmost internal organ of the body, the brain. The brain is an internal organ in your body. Some other internal organs include the heart. Do you know what the heart does? The heart is a very important organ. It pumps blood to all the organs in the body. Can you guess what the lungs do? The lungs help us breathe. While the stomach helps us digest food. The kidneys help to remove the waste material from the body. Thus, our internal organs are the brain, heart, lungs, stomach, and kidneys. While we have internal and external organs, these organs work together to help us do different things such as breathing, eating, playing, and growing.
Dear children, in this module, you will learn about an internal organ of the human body, the brain. Have you ever wondered how do we manage to solve a mathematical problem? Or remember the birthdays of our friends? It is our brain that helps us solve maths problems and remember dates and events. It also helps us think, take decisions, and communicate our thoughts and feelings. Further, it controls voluntary actions like reading, eating, waving a hand, clapping, and so on. Voluntary actions are actions that you can control. The brain also controls involuntary actions like breathing, blinking, sneezing, and coughing. Involuntary actions are actions that you cannot control. Let us now take a sneak peek into our brain. Did you know that our brain comprises 3 major parts, namely the cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla oblongata? The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. It enables us to remember information and to control our imagination and thoughts. It also helps us react to messages received from our sense organs. Besides, the cerebrum also controls our voluntary muscles. It helps us perform voluntary actions like clapping, kicking, and dancing. Below the cerebrum is the cerebellum. It is also known as the little brain. The cerebellum controls our muscle movements and maintains the physical balance. The third part of the brain is the medulla oblongata. It is located above the neck and connects the brain with the spinal cord. The spinal cord is a long tube-like structure extending from the base of the brain to the lower back of our body. The medulla oblongata controls the involuntary actions of our body, such as breathing, heartbeat, digestion, and blinking, to name a few. Further, it is the medulla oblongata that keeps our brain active even during sleep. That is why involuntary actions like breathing and beating of the heart never stop, even while we are asleep. In fact, our heartbeat never stops throughout our life. Children, thus we have learnt about the 3 major parts of the brain and their functions. Dear children, in this module, you will learn about an internal organ of the human body, the heart. Did you know that the heart is a muscular, hollow structure about the size of your fist? The heart is located in the chest, a little towards the left. This amazing organ never gets tired, even though it expands and contracts 1,00,000 times a day. The main function of the heart is to pump blood throughout the body with the help of a system of blood vessels. The blood vessels carrying blood from the heart to different parts of the body are called arteries. The blood vessels carrying blood back to the heart from other parts of the body are called veins. Children, did you know that every time the heart beats, it makes a lub-dub sound? Interestingly, the heart does not beat with the same speed all the time. When we walk fast, run, or exercise, our heart beats faster in order to supply oxygen-rich blood to our muscles. Hence, the more intense the exercise, the faster our heart beats. It is important to take good care of our heart. For this, we should exercise for at least 30 minutes every day. Besides, we must eat healthy food like fruits and vegetables every day. We should avoid having sugary soft drinks and junk food. Thus, we have learned about the structure, position and function of the heart. Dear children, in this module, you will learn about an internal organ of the human body, the lungs. Did you know that children in the age group of 8 to 12 years breathe approximately 18 to 30 times per minute? It is our lungs that help us breathe. The lungs are one of the largest organs of our body. They are two big sac-like structures placed inside the chest cavity. Interestingly, the left lung is slightly smaller than the right lung. Let us now learn how lungs help us in breathing. We breathe in air through the nostrils. This air then goes to the lungs. When the lungs are filled with air, they expand. And when air is let out, they contract. The lungs filter the oxygen from the air that we breathe in and remove the carbon dioxide which we breathe out. Thus, they help us in breathing. Dear children, in this module, you will learn about an internal organ of the human body, the stomach. Do you know what happens to the food after we chew it? Yes, you guessed it right. It goes into the stomach. Let us see how it reaches the stomach. After we chew the food, it passes from our mouth into a pipe-like structure called the food pipe or esophagus. From the food pipe, the food moves into a J-shaped, highly elastic sac called the stomach. The stomach is located in the upper abdomen and it performs three important functions. It stores the food and then churns and mashes it. So, the food breaks down into tiny particles. After the food breaks down into tiny particles, it is mixed with the digestive juices produced in the stomach. These digestive juices break down the tiny food particles further. Now, this broken down food moves into the small intestine for further digestion. Thus, we have learnt about the structure, position, and functions of the stomach. Dear children, in this module, you will learn about an internal organ of the human body, the kidneys. Did you know that your body has a waste disposal system which helps keep it healthy and clean? Kidneys are an important part of this system. The kidneys are bean-shaped organs and are located in the abdominal region of our body. There are two kidneys, one on the right side of our body and one on the left. The right kidney is a little smaller in size than the left kidney. The kidneys filter excess salts, water and wastes from our body and remove them in the form of urine. Thus, we have learned about the structure, position and function of the kidneys.
Following healthy eating habits is also necessary to prevent sickness. When eating, it is important to be calm and eat different kinds of food. Chew your food well and slowly. Wash hands with soap and water before and after eating food. Dirty hands help germs to enter the body and make you ill. keep flies away from your food. They spray the food with their saliva and suck up this liquid food through a long tube in their body. And ensure you are drinking pure water. Which other things would help us to keep fit and healthy? Drinking lots of water is important too. We may live without food for a few weeks, but it is not possible to survive longer than 2 to 3 days without water. Water is important because it is a major component of our blood. It maintains and regulates body temperature. It lubricates joints. And it helps in digestion. We must drink at least 8 glasses of water every day. Proper exercise and posture are very important too. If we do not exercise regularly to use our muscles, then muscles become weak and flabby. Regular exercise develops and tones our muscles. Our breathing is also benefited by exercise as we take in more oxygen and give out more carbon dioxide and water vapor. Exercise also makes our heart beat faster and blood circulates better in our body. More oxygen enters the blood through exercise. Even the nervous system is benefited by exercise because our brain gets more oxygen. Therefore, it is necessary to play outdoor games to get the exercise we need and to keep our body fit. So, don't just sit in front of your TV or computer. Go out to play and keep fit. Correct posture not only gives a graceful appearance to our body, but also helps to improve the flexibility of our joints. Posture is the way we hold our body when we sit, stand, or move. Hence, it is important to sit and stand straight and walk upright. Breathing fresh air is another way to stay healthy. Polluted air has gases which can harm the body. Fresh air has plenty of oxygen, which is what our body needs. We have now reached the end of this chapter. Let's recap what we have just learned. The human body is made up of millions of tiny cells. Many cells of the same kind join together to form a tissue. A group of tissues that perform a particular function is known as an organ. Internal organs are present inside the body. External organs are present on the outer side of the body. The eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin are some of the external organs and are known as the sense organs. The sense organs are connected to the brain through nerves. The sense organ sends a signal to the brain. The brain helps us understand objects we see, sounds we hear, things we smell, taste and feel. The brain receives signals from sense organs. The heart pumps blood to all the organs in the body. Lungs help us breathe. Stomach helps us digest food. Kidneys remove the waste material from the body.